What's good, people? It's your boy Roddy Too Good, back with another episode of the Pilot Show. Back at it again with another. Hey, yo, listen, bro. We have a situation. We all know the situation was going on with No Jumper. You know, the Roller 60s kind of indictment. You know what I'm saying? We got Big U, Loose Cannon, Brick Baby, just the three that are really famous. You know, it's some other ones, but they're not really camera personalities for real, or they're not really recognizable to the No Jumper fan base other than them three. So what is happening right now, man? Adam was picked up by the feds yesterday, bro. Hold on. Adam was picked up by the feds yesterday, you know, and he was scheduled to do some shows. He didn't really go because he was talking to the feds, you know what I'm saying? So Adam, he comes back from that. He has to tell a story, you know what I'm saying? Everything's going to be content to him. You know, everything. He is a content man. I ain't going to hold you. Like that, like, you know how Flip and Joe, they be saying like COE? Nah, that, if COE was a person, it would be Adam22. Now, he addressed it, you know what I'm saying? He had a conversation with him. You know, he talked about how the people came to his front door. He talked about what they asked for, and he talked about what he did when he asked for it. So apparently, the guys came to his door. You know, they wanted the cease and desist that was sent to him from Big U about the whole Loose Cannon and the whole Nipsey Hussle thing. So if y'all not familiar with that, Loose Cannon came up there. He told a story with Wack 100, because we're going to get into that too. We're going to get into that as well. With Wack 100 is the reason why we even know who the fuck Loose Cannon is. That's the reason why we know who Loose Cannon is. That's the reason why we hear all these stories, is because Wack wanted these stories out. Let's just check those boxes, bro, because we got to get into that. So Loose Cannon came up there, accompanied by Wack 100, and he told the story of Big U calling Big U, and Big U telling him prematurely that Nipsey Hussle has passed. Now, he said that he also called Nipsey Hussle right after hearing that news just to see what was going on. Nipsey Hussle picked up the phone. He said, "What's up?" He said, "Oh, no, man, I just love you, cuz," and all that stuff. So, and then he said, yeah. Then Wack 100 in the conversation said, "Oh, you think he hit you up just a little bit early?" Because after he said he got off the phone with Nipsey Hussle, Loose Cannon said that shortly after that, he had perished because of the guy. You know what I'm saying? We all know the situation with the dude Shitty Cuz and all that stuff. We all know that situation. R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle. So this is my thing. They asked for it. He said he willingly gave it up. You know what I'm saying? He had some other guys on there on his podcast, the guys from Viral Way. You know what I'm saying? They was saying, "Oh, man, you gave it up." I mean, like, fam, it's Adam22. What you going to do? What you going to say? No? And then you going to go to the feds because you're not giving up information that they want because of Big U? You know what I'm saying? Like, but this is going to be interesting. This right here is going to be interesting because if they coming to him for information about Big U dealing with Nipsey Hussle's death, it's going to be real interesting to see where that goes from here. It's going to be real interesting. Like, yo, Adam, I'm telling you, bro, No Jumper is in that paperwork a lot, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why that No Jumper is in this paperwork a lot. It's because of Wack 100. You know, Wack has been trying to separate himself from this whole ordeal. You know what I'm saying? He called academics yesterday, trying to go off on him, trying to say, "Why you trying to put me in this stuff, man?" Why are you trying to put me in this stuff, man? I don't got nothing to do with it. And you know him, you can't really have a real conversation with him because the only thing he's gonna do is kind of talk over you when you're making good points. You know what I'm saying? When you're making great points, Wack 100 is just gonna talk over you, make sure nobody can hear what you're saying. But listen, fam, the facts are the facts, bro. You're most of these things dealing with no jumper and no jumper being in the paperwork. These situations that you created, that you were a part of, that you were around for, and it does not make sense that they will go and not what. It does make sense because he's the owner and founder of No Jumper. So for that information, they needed to knock on his door and get it. So that makes sense. But it don't make sense that none of these people want to talk to you, bro. That's the feds don't want to talk to you. When they hear phone calls about Big U threatening you, wanting to do harm to you. And not only that, you was there for the Big U stories. You was there for the jumping in the back. Well, that's in the paperwork as well. Fam, you're involved in this, bro. Like, let's get that clear. You're involved. That's it. Like, yo, fam, I don't know when or how you're going to get looped up into this, but I would not be surprised if you got looped up into it. I would not be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if you got a knock on the door to really explain your piece. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to subpoena you and you try to come down there and answer questions or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like now, all of a sudden, even now, bro, like now you still telling Big U stories. He's locked up. You still telling Big U stories. You telling about, oh man, Rick Ross and Meek Mills, they didn't even know that that Big U tried to get him robbed. Come, yo, fam, you're really out here slandering this man, bro. Like you're like, and then you will turn around and get mad at Act for answering a correct question, fam. What if they can? It only makes sense for them to knock at your door, bro. It only makes sense for them to knock at your door and have a conversation with you like that. It only makes sense, bro. I'm just here to say. So it's just weird, bro. Like you can't. I don't think you kind of separate. You trying to even separate yourself from Loose Cannon for real. Like yo, it's nasty, bro. Cause you really trying to use him and 600 as pawns, bro. You're really trying to use them as pawns, trying to use them to get your dirt, to do your dirty work, and then when the shit hits the fan, you go like this. You go like this. Oh, I don't even know. Hey, that's a grown man. I can't force him. I can't force him to talk. But if you see those videos, listen, fam. We know who Loose Cannon is now. We know who he is now. He's not the best speaker of them all. Like he's not a good person to be speaking. He needs help, and Wack 100 is always there to make sure we get the story right. That's what he is there for. But y'all, man, y'all understand what's going on. Comment down below. Tell me what y'all think about it. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, share if you can. Hit the bell. Come join the family, bro. Peace out, bro.